with the one on the border in the first instance, and the second was on narco trafficking and going after Tren de Aragua and other cartels. This has allowed the president to start to blur the line between the use of the military for military operations into law enforcement. And, you know, we've had 2 days of discussion about the public being concerned about government being unable to do things. And one of the things I observed in my time as Undersecretary of Defense is the degree to which, because the military almost uniquely is capable of doing things, we tend to reach for that instrument in times of emergency, whether it's the appropriate instrument or not. I remember, I'm looking at Josh Bolton, and I know he will recall as well, when Hurricane Katrina took place, the whole question of invoking the Insurrection Act, using the military to help in Katrina. I remember talking to the then Secretary of Defense, Don Rumsfeld, because I was very concerned about our doing that. And he said, look, you know, the president's given us $750 billion to spend to defend the American people. Can I really tell him, no, I'm not going to? And I get that, and I think I understand that very well. But what we've now got is a situation where we've got a very large flotilla sitting off Venezuela. Yeah. We've had 3 strikes on alleged drug boats without any explanation of the evidence or the legal rationale for the use of military force, you know, in pursuit of what is essentially law enforcement. I mean, typically before January of this year, we would have had the Coast Guard intercept these ships and take, you know, whatever drugs, if there were drugs on them, off. It's not even clear all these ships were actually drug ships. I'm hearing from colleagues in the Department of Defense there's enormous concern among officers about whether they're executing legal orders or not. And all of this is, I think, normalizing a use of the military that can potentially be used inside this country in ways that, you know, are very worrisome. We've seen it in Los Angeles, we've seen it in DC, and to the uses to which these emergencies are being put, I think are very troubling.